Hi everybody, welcome to your first video. I try and do these every Monday. Sometimes there aren't a lot of announcements when we get towards the middle of the semester, so I might just put a little thought-provoking question. So I just want to kind of go over a couple of things. The first one, I'm toggling between UHD 170 and 178. So when the content is the same for both classes, I'll just make one video, but when it's different, I'll make two. Today, it's all the same. So this is Canvas. Hopefully you've already been on this because the video is going to be uploaded here. I'm going to have little announcements here, and then I will put the videos in the discussion and leave it open for comments. So you're welcome to put questions in there if you like, comments, maybe you have a concern about a student and you want some advice. Since this is an asynchronous class, it would be really cool if we could kind of have a collaborative space. But I've realized that you guys are really busy. And in the past, when I tried to set up kind of more collaboration, it kind of fell flat. So I understand you guys have a lot on your plate. So I'll be putting the discussions in there, or the videos. And then if you take a look at files, I just posted a couple things in here that will help. The lesson plan template, this is the one that the school wants. Should load. Something like this. There's also one in the handbook. And then what I would really like is, if you think it's too much writing, it's probably not. Be really thoughtful about what you put down, because you want to think of it as like a lab report. If you were to hand your lesson to another teacher, they could teach it the exact same way. So how long do you want in each section? Like if the students are doing independent work, for how long? What is a teacher doing during that time? Are they walking around? Are they monitoring? Are they doing grade checks? So be very specific. It may seem like overkill, but as you become more experienced teachers, it'll come very naturally to you. You're not experienced teachers yet. So you have to, put that thought process on paper. Okay. This is an example lesson plan. Okay. You can, this is, I would like a little bit more than this, but it's just a small example, and I could put some more in there if you'd like. I try to do ones that are just kind of clean cut. And then as you are gearing up to start doing your lessons, I do things a little differently in here than maybe the other coaches, because I do mine via video recording. So you need to plan with your mentor, obviously, and make sure that your lessons are aligned with the standards and that you have clear objectives. Then you write your lesson plan and upload it into TK20. Some of the coaches they want like a 3-day window. I don't need that. So if you upload your TK20 lesson plan and then teach it the next day, that's fine with me. Okay. Then you teach and record on Panopto, and you'll be trained in that through one of your seminars, I believe. Upload the recording to TK20. You can just copy and paste the hyperlink to it. Just make sure your sharing settings are open so I can see. Then you're going to email me. I do not get a notification when you put something in TK20. If you don't email me, I don't see it. Okay, so you must email me. And then, I know there's a typo, but it is what it is. I will email you when I'm done with your observation. Then you will look at my observation notes and then reflect on TK20. Don't reflect until I do your observation. Okay? If you are needing a refresher in TK20, this is a 178 binder, but all TK20 is a binder. It's just a digital binder, which is very nice because it makes it more accessible. So if you look in your lesson plans, so say you're doing lesson 1, you can put all that stuff in, the standards, the objectives. You just copy and paste it from your lesson plan because it should all be there. The sequence of activities, I would like something a little bit more involved than this, a little bit more clear. And then you can just upload the lesson plan, the like Word document, PDF here. And then this person did an MP4. This is not ideal. Okay. You're using Panopto. This is one of the first students we had after COVID. So it was a little different, but then that's when you would email me, is when the lesson and the Panopto link are there. And then your lesson reflections will be under lesson reflections. Okay. So here that we have the link to the Panopto. That was good. Okay. So while this may seem, the reflection part may seem like busy work, it's really not. A huge component of teaching is realizing what you need to work on. And it may be kind of hard to see your video of you teaching. It feels weird to see that, but it's really important that you grow from your experiences instead of shying away from maybe what weaknesses you've noticed. Everybody struggles when they first start teaching. It's not rainbows and sunshine. It's a wonderful job and it's awesome, and I highly recommend it. But you need to really look kind of harshly at yourself and how you interact with your students so that you can be the best teacher for yourself, so that you don't burn out, and for your students. They deserve a teacher that can look at themselves critically and grow. So I try and keep it very positive, but just know that when I give feedback, I have to give you stuff to work on, because every single person has something to work on. I'm a veteran teacher. I've been teaching for like 12, 13 years, and I still have things that I need to work on. You're always going to need that. So don't stress out. I have to put feedback that's for growth as well. If you look on my end, yours will look a little different, but I can show you an example. So sometimes I take some scripted notes, sometimes I don't. This person, I was really looking at what questions she asked. And then I look at the strengths and then the actual feedback. So I might even offer some ideas to kind of support what you are needing based on your individual lessons. But that's all I'm really going to talk about today. I'm not going to try and overwhelm you with a bunch of stuff, and I'm definitely not going to try talking about your final project, because we're just starting. I have met with some of you for your triads. Some of you we've done videos, which is great. And then some of you I have scheduled for next week. So there's a lot of different moving parts. August and September, it's just a lot of different things going on with the Fresno State side of my job. And it's all working out. It'll take us a little bit of time to get into our groove, but you should be in your classrooms by now, or gearing up for this coming week to be in your classrooms, and get in there, start teaching with your mentors, obviously guidance. But these kids deserve an awesome student teacher in the room, and I think that you're all going to do great. I've been doing this part, the Fresno State part, for about 3 years now, and it's just been such a joy to see new teachers coming into the field, being awesome, bringing new and fresh ideas. So don't shy away from those things. Okay. On a side note, if you're interested in kind of learning a little bit more about my teaching style, which is a little bit more holistic, you're welcome. If you just Google my name, there's some articles that I've written about kind of connecting with students. I think connection is key, and it's the foundation for everything in the classroom. So you're welcome to do that. You can add me on LinkedIn, YouTube, but I'll just put the videos in here. But I'm very reachable, and I try and share kind of my teaching style with others so that maybe we can combat this teacher shortage together, because it really is a wonderful job. And I think that you guys are all making a great decision joining the career. That's been very good to a lot of people. All right. Well, I'm excited to get the ball rolling with all of you and to see you in your classrooms. Have a great week.